first official gong ring. We call this the Intent Gong. Kind of like an intention, but an intent gong. And we're going to be inviting you guys up over the next 2 weeks to ring in your intentions for COP26. Raise your hand if you're from Glasgow. Thank you for hosting us and for hosting COP26. We're so glad to be in your city, and aside from the beautiful sunny palm trees and weather, it's actually been amazing, and your hospitality has been really great. So I'm Stalnaker, and I work with Hub Culture, which is the hub side of the ICEHub, and I'm here with our partners, McDonough Innovation and Beauty Kitchen, who are co-presenting this evening, this week, and actually a whole year here at the ICEHub. I'm going to invite our friends Matt from McDonough Innovation and Stuart from Beauty Kitchen in a moment to talk a little bit about the concepts behind the idea of the ICEHub. This is a year of, I think, very important reflection that we've just finished, and a year coming of very important action. And this is like an inflection point, and this COP is an inflection point. It's the most important one. You could leave the tree running, because I'm going to explain the tree. The tree is talking to us, you guys. And this is like a great moment to explain the idea of like how technology and nature can merge. This tree, the center point of this hub, has an electrical node connected to it that goes to a device, and the tree has energy, it has a response to reactions, and when it does that response, it turns into music because of the device. So when you hear the tree talking, the tree is actually reacting to environmental stimulus around us. So that's why we leave it on. It's going to be on for the next 2 weeks. If you want to come talk to the tree, you'll know it's responding when you hear music. I encourage you to touch the tree. You may find it go silent. You may find it wake up. It depends. But that's one of the many little innovations that we have here at the ICEHub. We've been working for quite a long time with some amazing partners that you can see here listed behind me. They're all companies that are committed to a brighter future for all of us. I'm the founding director of Hub Culture. I think this is our 60th hub. We've done them all around the world. One of the very first ones was a long time ago in a place not that far away called Copenhagen. And I think it was the year I met Carl. And it was Copenhagen. Everybody was hopeful for a climate deal. And it ended in disappointment because it didn't happen. And we've been in many other COPs since, in Rio and Cancun, and then Paris, where we finally did get a deal, and then Marrakesh when Trump got elected. And we've had a lot of experiences in COPs, and it's really a moment for us to kind of be thinking about what are we going to achieve this year. And I want to invite you guys all to take a moment and think what your intention is for this COP, what your intention is for the planet, and what we can all do together. This is a circle for a reason. This is a connected community. And these collaborators, the brands and partners who made this possible, made this place possible, are the ones that are working together to try to solve for climate. One of the really big trends and issues that we're facing right now with COP is whether or not we're going to get to a carbon price deal. That's part of Article 6, which I learned all about in our Chronicles podcast today. And it's the kind of missing piece from Paris. So if you want to sound really educated about what we need to achieve at this COP, we need to solve Article 6, which is essentially climate and carbon pricing, and then potentially beyond that, even biodiversity pricing. So that's going to be a major story from the hub this year with Beyond Net Zero and General Atlantic, some of our partners. FAIR and the Jeremy Collar Foundation are working to end and change how we approach meat, and especially factory farming. And because of that, this is our first vegan vegetarian hub. There is no meat anywhere here. So we're really excited about that. There are many partners here in the technology space, like Mercurium and Chia, which are working on green blockchain solutions for authentication of ownership, or for like completely new ways to manage accounting. We're working with a bunch of beauty brands through Beauty Kitchen, which I'll talk about in a second with Stuart. And if I invite you upstairs to our secret cozy speakeasy, where you're going to see many brands that are part of B Corp, which are working together for sustainable consumer goods and packaging. And that brings us to this other really big story, which is about reuse. The circular economy is about more than just talk, and this place is about more than just talk. We're actually putting into practice the experiments and innovations that lead to a circular economy. So when we look at joining the revolution, these are bottles and consumer packaged goods from amazing brands that can be refilled over and over and over again, reusing the packaging. And this place is going to stay open for a year so that people can come back, do the work, have the hackathons, have the meetings, but also just refill their shampoo. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to invite Mr. Matt Kistler from McDonough Innovation and Stuart up. Let's go with Stuart first. Tell us a little bit about Beauty Kitchen and what we're doing here with that. And then I'm going to come back to tell you about some of our other partners. And then we're going to have a party and drink some ICEHub beer. Thanks, Stan.
Yeah,
So,
quite nice thing
I'm not prepared to stand. Stan reels it off, so you're going to go. I'm not sure how I'm going to follow it. But first of all, thank you for coming to the opening night, and a big thank you to Stan for making this happen. When we had this crazy idea 3 months ago, 2.5 months ago, and started talking to Matt and McDonough Innovation about what we wanted to do in Glasgow, I never dreamed it would look like this, and it's incredible. So thank you, and thank you to McDonough Innovation as well. A few other really important thank yous, because otherwise this wouldn't have happened, to RBC Group, who have supported us with technology, and to the TED Group, TED AV, for the amazing tech, and so many people have supported. And I think that